What if I told you 39 people, highly intelligent, educated, tech-savvy, voluntarily gave up their lives because they believe a UFO was coming to take them? This isn't science fiction. It was real, and the group called themselves the Heaven's Gate. On March 26, 1997, police in Rancho Santa Fe, California, entered a luxurious mansion and discovered something eerie. 39 bodies, dressed identically in black shirts, sweatpants, and Nike Decade sneakers, covered with purple shrouds. No blood, no mess, just a chilling kind of order. The note they left behind said, "We have exited our human vehicles. Earth is about to be recycled." And what drove these people to their deaths wasn't desperation, it was belief. Marshall Applewhite wasn't a madman in a shack. He was the son of a minister, a former music professor. At one point, he even led a choir in Houston. But in the early 70s, something changed. After being institutionalized for hearing voices, Applewhite met Bonnie Nettles, a nurse who believed their meeting was fated by the stars. She introduced him to New Age spirituality, UFO lore, and the idea of divine purpose. Together, they became Do and T, not lovers, not prophets exactly, but something stranger. They claimed to be the two from the Book of Revelation, sent to prepare a select few for ascension to a next level of existence. Not heaven, not outer space, something in between. They preached that Earth was about to be recycled, wiped clean to make way for a new civilization. The only way to escape was to detach from all human ties, emotionally, sexually, even biologically. The body was a vehicle, and the real you was the soul, ready to transfer into an alien life form. In the 1970s and 80s, they recruited followers across the U.S. People sold their homes, left their families, and vanished into the group. One follower said, "We were taught to think of Applewhite not as a god, but as a gatekeeper." The next level couldn't be reached without him. They took new names, shaved their heads, lived in a tight communal lifestyle, no alcohol, no sex, no possessions. Some even chose to be surgically castrated, believing it would help them transcend physical urges. And by the 1990s, the group had rebranded. They became early adopters of the internet, launching a company called Higher Source and building websites for clients long before most people knew what HTML was. Ironically, the same internet they used to spread their beliefs also helped police unravel their story after the suicides. Because Heaven's Gate left behind video diaries, hours of farewell messages explaining their decision. They weren't terrified. They were smiling. Peaceful. As one member put it, "We are happy and excited to go. We're going home." Then came a time. In 1997, the Hale-Bopp comet was set to pass by Earth, one of the brightest comets in centuries. Applewhite told the group this was it. A spaceship was riding in the comet's tail, invisible to human eyes. The signal had come. It was time to leave their bodies. One by one, they took a mixture of phenobarbital and vodka, wrapped plastic bags over their heads, and lay down on bunk beds in waves. They died over the course of 3 days. The last two cleaned the scene, arranged the shrouds, and then took their own lives. The world was horrified, but also fascinated. Who were these people? Why would tech-savvy adults from good families willingly follow such a bizarre belief? Was it brainwashing or something they believed with eyes wide open? Even today, 2 members who weren't present for the final ritual still maintain the Heaven's Gate website, exactly as it was left in 1997. So what do you think? Was Heaven's Gate a tragic cult? Or something even stranger, a group that truly believed they were leaving Earth behind? Let us know in the comments. And if you thought this was wild, wait until I tell you about a cult that believed the world ended in 2003, but nobody noticed.